Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, good people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Some hours from now, River State is going to get very interesting. And the reason why it's going to get interesting is the fact that the Wike will be having his civic reception and Thanksgiving at Ijaws land, precisely in Abalama community. And incidentally, that meeting will be clashing with the Ijaws Youth Council convention, emergency convention. And also in that convention, which will be held by the youth, they will be addressing the issue of the denigration by Wike, the FCT minister. Don't forget, a few days ago, Wike lambasted the Ijaws openly. And if you've been checking our feed and also on social media, the Ijaws are not taking it, in a jocular form. He has not issued out any form of apology to the Ijaws, but incidentally, he will be meeting in Ijaws land. They are organizing a Thanksgiving service for him. The IYC also say they will be having also their emergency convention in that same venue few hours from now. The elders of the land have seen what is about to happen, because it's very glaring that the youths will want to exercise their strength, and they have also spoken up. You're going to hear the content of their message, which they have sent across to Similar for Barra, who is the Chief Security Officer of Rivers State. But first of all, let's look at the full content of the notification letter that was sent out by the IYC Eastern Zone, comprising of Kwame State, Cross River State, Rivers State, I think also Abia. All of them are going to be meeting there. Let's look at the notification and also the content of the letter of the elders, and talking about the Calabari chiefs, and we'll be back to talk more. But let's see the notification of an emergency convention by the Ijaws Youth Council Eastern Zone at Abalama community. He said, "We hereby inform your Royal Highness, and His Highnesses that Royal Majesty, Royal Highnesses and Highnesses, that IYC Calabari is hosting the entire IYC Eastern Zone, which comprises of Akwa Ibom State, Rivers State, Cross River State, and Abia State at Abalama Community Secondary School Field, Abalama, on Saturday, 15th of March, 2025 by 9 a.m. Wike Zone is going to hold by 10, but theirs is by 9. The purpose of the emergency convention is to urgently and drastically address the recent denigration and insult meted out to the Ijaws ethnic nationality by former governor of Rivers State and now the minister of FCT on national television, with a view to taking a position. Please accept our highest assurance that proceeding will be peaceful and cordial. Thank you." And this was signed by the Comrade Prince.
Tell what will happen, and that is why the Forum of Traditional Rulers of Calabari Nationality have sent out a clarion call to avert any form of clash between the two groups in Calabari land. And they said that the Forum of Traditional Rulers of Calabari Nationality hereby alert the governor, Chief Security Officer of Rivers State, His Excellency Sasila Fubara, and heads of various security agencies in the state that on the need to avert a potential clash on Saturday, 15 March 2025 in Calabari land between two opposing groups that could lead to issues. The urgency of our land follows a plan by a political pressure group to hold a civic reception at the community secondary school field, Abalama, in Asaritolu LGA, the same venue where the Ijaws Youth Council IYC Eastern Zone also plan to hold its Congress this weekend. We are concerned that the clash of venue for the planned event by these two opposing groups, if not addressed, may lead to a possible breach of peace and order in the area. This could potentially threaten the existing peace in Abalama community and the rest of Calabari land. The traditional rulers of Calabari ethnic nationality therefore appeal to both parties to relocate their events elsewhere, possibly outside Calabari land, to avert a possible clash in the area. Calabari land cannot be the epicenter of such impending crisis. We call for an outright cancellation of all activities slated for Saturday, 15 March 2025 at the Abalama Community Secondary School field, regardless of whether permission was previously sought and granted or not, to avoid any crisis in Calabari land. Better still, we advise both parties to choose different days and venues should they wish to hold such activities on our land. Signed for themselves on behalf of behalf of the Forum Traditional Rulers of Kalabari Ethnic Nationality, His Royal Highness King Lawrence O.O. Odum, Amayanabo of Bakana, and Chairman Delga Area Council of Traditional Rulers and Chief. Some other persons also put their signature on it also to affirm their position in respect to this. It has triggered a lot of reactions from Nigerians, but come on, this is really, really uncalled for. And no matter what, if you have done anything and wrong with the Ijaws and you're taking reception to their own land, we expect, don't forget, first thing first, when we're talking about youth, we are talking about strength. And that's why it is expected that, and when we are talking about old people, we are talking about wisdom. And strength, wisdom is expected to lead strength. If you look at the Holy Book, you will see there that a man of wisdom lead men of strength. So which means an older man is supposed to use wisdom in dealing with the younger people who have strength, direct them. But when you go and trigger a situation whereby it can, give birth to the product of their strength, then you are getting ready for something that you would not like. I think that at this point they should create a balance, no matter what, because if similar Fubara and the security agency do not rush in to stop the two occasions from holding, we can't really tell what will happen. Don't forget that this particular meeting, people will be coming from different places, to be in attendance. We are talking about the IYC, the real owners of that land, Kalabari, and we're talking about, the civic reception of Wike. And don't forget that Wike just very recently, in a public glare, we saw what he said about, the Ijaws people. As much as, that is not to receive with any form of appreciation, I think that similar Fubara should rush in to preserve the state from any form of issues that will call for maybe state of emergency or something. I'm just wondering why this should be happening at this time, And I would, if I would speak about it, I think somehow if the minister of FCT is a man of peace, there is nothing bad in you just saying, please, I'm sorry. What I said, it was a mistake or something. If you're truly a man of peace, because those words, I tell you, they were really bad. If you say it to anybody, even to a family name, the people won't just take it lightly. We're talking about working together here. And as much as, Nigeria is concerned, the Kalabari, the Ijaws, the Ogonis, the Ikweres, all of them are great friends. I've never heard an Ijaw man talking down on a Ikwere man, No matter what, we have our differences. But however, there's a reason why all of us are interwoven. That it means that no matter what, we should strike an understanding at one point and work together. So, first of all, I really want to appreciate, the traditional rulers for this step that they have taken. And I think also that the security agencies should be informed. Nobody should be valued more than the other person. Number one, we gave FCT minister. That's a great position to occupy, and that may give him more power. But don't also forget, we are talking about the owners of the land, the Ijaws, and talking about their youth also. So if we are going to call off the particular meeting, maybe call it off to hold at different venues, whereby this one will hold here, this one will hold here, to prevent possible breach of law and order in Alabama community. That's where we like to leave it. Let's meet in the comment section and talk more on this. Thank you very much.